more than a dozen civil suits were filed against Diddy, alleging he was a kingpin in a sex trafficking scheme that lasted decades. The civil suits and federal indictment all lay out a similar pattern. Diddy or his associates drugging victims, often sexually assaulting them, forcing them to have sex with prostitutes, and filming all
Why would he have them having sex with prostitutes?
By Diddy, and that term was listed in multiple civil suits and in the indictment. The feds say they have recordings of this too, and that's what led up to Diddy's arrest. So we know for sure Diddy is somehow featured in these recordings, but there are also rumblings that other high-profile names were caught on camera too.
I wonder what celebrity.
From Houston-based attorney Tony Busby. He's the lawyer behind more than 100 civil claims against Diddy that are expected to be filed over the coming weeks. This week alone, 7 civil suits were filed.
7 civil suits?
The allegations range from 1995 to 2021, with multiple accusations of rape, one of a minor. And according to Busby, more lawsuits are on the way, with some major celebrity names also attached. I talked to Busby just one day after he announced the suits and asked him about these celebrities. A lot of people are talking about names that could come up in these lawsuits. You referenced that some of these names are pretty high profile and could
Please tell us who are these tapes?
Are there a lot of people that could be implicated in future crimes? Is it possible that the things that will be listed in these future lawsuits could be prosecuted? What can you tell me?
Well, I'm very careful to talk about whether someone did or did not commit a crime. You know, the civil system is very different than the criminal system. The criminal authorities are very particular about which claims that they pursue. Because the standard of proof is beyond a reasonable doubt. In the civil system, the standard of proof is more likely than not, or preponderance of the evidence. So it's a lot lower standard in the civil system. So, but to answer your question as far as crimes, I won't comment on that. But as far as whether there will be additional individuals, people that we all know joined in some of these suits, there's no doubt that will be the case. There's no doubt that some of these events and these assaults occurred at particular people's homes, some venues, some hotels, some clubs. We know that there were people in the room when some of these things occurred.
Oh, that's sickening.
If you participated in it, if you benefited from it, if you encouraged it, if you watched it go on,
your ass
in
trouble.
Involved, whether it be even peripherally involved, and did not try to stop it, especially with regard to minors, then it's my view that you have liability on the civil side. So that's what we're looking at. And obviously, we want to be very careful about who we name because, I don't want, an error in that respect is not good for anyone. And I'm not going to be the person that starts naming names of potential people and smearing people for no reason, because the case is about credibility. So I have made sure that each of these people that we represent currently are people that I'm proud to represent and I believe in, and I believe in their case. But I want to make sure that we include every potential liable party when we file the case.